Hello and welcome to day 14 of attempting to reach Master Ball. We're starting in 6956 today. Um, we are using the Lunala team that won the Vancouver Regional. I think it's pretty obvious based on the fact that he is using the exact same team. So with that being said, this is going to be an interesting beginning. Alright. So his Lunala actually can't do much to my Roaring Moon, and I've got a feeling he actually might lead his own Roaring Moon. I'm not going to bring Indeedee because I think he will. I have no idea what the correct bring is against the same team. This is definitely one of the more interesting games that I've played. I don't know if I've ever played somebody like just the same thing. Alright, so it's Lunala and Urshifu versus Roaring Moon in Urshifu. And he's obviously going to be Terra Fairy. I'm going to Tailwind. He could Trick Room though, so I'm actually not going to Trick Room. I'm going to Acrobatics plus Surging. But he's gonna close combat my Roaring Moon. I just realized. That's... Maybe he thinks I'm gonna Terra Flying? Okay, here comes the Terra Fairy Lunala. That's good. I need to keep my Lunala as... I need to save my Terra for it. Acrobatics obviously do not pick up the one-hit KO. Goodbye, goodbye, Roaring Moon. Not a big deal to me. I really don't mind sacrificing my Lunala. It tickles it. Wait, he's Terra... I forget he's Terra Water. Not, for some reason I thought he was Terra Fairy. That tickles him. Okay. Well, I'm actually really far behind now. Yeah, this is really bad. If Meteor Beam misses is the only way that I'm back in this game. It has 90 accuracy. It does not miss, so there goes my Sash. It's not going to hurt that bad. It still hurt a lot. Alright. So unfortunately Landorus is slower. Why did I think he was Terra Fairy? I must have played a Lunala that was Terra Fairy the other day, and that's what made me think Terra Fairy, but I'm using the exact same team he is. Alright, 100 base power. He might one-hit me. That's honestly what I'm worried about. I might just close combat to the Lunala. And try and pick up the one-hit KO. Not with the close combat, because I know it won't pick up the one-hit KO, but with the double up. Oh, tell me it's Indeedee. So he's gonna Expanding Force. It's honestly gonna come down to who wins the speed tie, I think. Yeah, he knew I was gonna Terra, so he probably didn't go for Moongeist. But honestly, Moongeist might pick up the KO anyways, so I don't know if it really even matters. Close combat. Gets him close. I'm not sure. Meteor Beam might pick up the KO. Nope, he outspeeds. That's probably game. Oh no, that tickled my Lunala. I thought it would have done more, since he was +1. It really sucks that I lose the speed tie there. I mean, that's probably the difference in the game. Pick up the KO, please. Thank you. Alright. Now I've got some tough choices to make, though, because his Indeedee is slower than mine. Or, I mean, his Indeedee is probably faster. I think I just lose to Urshifu, though. Maybe not. No, I do. I do just lose to... Alright, which one? This is a base 120 move. And do I Sludge Bomb to try and pick up the KO, or do I try and go crazy on the Indeedee? I think I'm just going to try and get some damage in on the Indeedee. Earth Power, does it pick up the KO? Dang, I was banking on it, not. Alright, I lose. I absolutely got outplayed. It wasn't even close. Unfortunately, a lot of it came down to speed ties. If I would have won the first speed tie with my Lunala, I would have kept my Urshifu alive for one more turn, and honestly, that probably would have been the game from there. But it was not. Alright, we'll be back for game 2. Alright, we're back for game 2. We have a Lugia team here. This is an interesting team. I would imagine that Incineroar is going to see some play. So with that being said, I'm going to bring Genie and Mega. I don't know why they're named that, but they are. Alright. Let's see, Silverwing. So the Raichu is from our Idon teams. I doubt he'll bring that. I don't think he'll bring the Farigiraf. The Amoonguss, I'm a bit worried about. I'm not bringing the only Pokemon on my team that can actually eat a spore. Alright, let's see. So, Lugia... What is he gonna bring? Lugia... Oh, he'll definitely bring the Pelipper. Maybe he... Probably. So which Pokemon's he gonna leave with Raichu? Maybe it'll be Amoonguss? I wouldn't. Amoonguss, big damage. Go crazy. It is the Pelipper and the Amoonguss in the lead, actually. Alright. So... Just Meteor Beam? And follow me? That'll be good enough for me. Yep, had a feeling. I hope he's not Sash. I'm expecting Spore to come out next. And hopefully if this picks up the KO, I'll be able to do Expanding Force. But if he's Sashed, it's going to be a problem. Alright. Of course it misses! Why would it not miss there? That is really bad. Let's just Expanding Force. Why not? I mean... Indeedee is fast asleep. I'm hoping no Wide Guard here. No Wide Guard. Perfect. One hit KOs both. A crit on the Pelipper. The crit definitely mattered, but... Oh well. That's what I get for missing. I read the no Wide Guard there. Honestly, I'm a little bit surprised I'm faster than the Pelipper. I thought I would be slower. I think the only play that I could have made there was expanding Force, though. I don't know why he didn't read that. Terra Water Moon, guys. Just helping hand, just in case it wakes up this turn. At first I was gonna click follow me, but that really doesn't do anything if I don't wake up. Alright. Terra, water, let's see if he terras. He does not. His Lunala is dead though. Or not Lunala, his Lugia. Okay, so that's a bit unfortunate. Could be knockoff, but I don't have an item, so it won't do much. Parting. So I'm back to neutral. Moongeist. Helping hand. Here comes the Terra. I didn't know what Terra he'd be, so I just kept clicking Moongeist. Terra Water. I actually should have attacked with Indeedee into it, because he's, what, multi-scale? Indeedee with the 3-turn sleep. Guaranteed to wake up next. Terra Water Whirlpool in the rain. That traps me, I think. Yeah, that's okay. Moongeist, I would like to do a good chunk here. So I'm now -1. Oh no, some damage. Alright. Moongeist. Would Expanding Force do more? Probably, huh? So I can either follow me or Helping Hand. Let's follow me. Indeedee woke up. Follow me. Indeedee became the center of attention. Lugia used Whirlpool. Probably does about half. Maybe a little bit more. Egg does nowhere near half. Doesn't affect the Incineroar. Do you know who it does affect? Ooh, it does not do enough. Lives on 3. Crazy. Crazy that it lives on 3. Okay. I think fortunately though, it is game now. I don't know if he knows this or not, but I do have 2 more Pokemon in the back. And yeah, Urshifu should do enough to win me the game by itself. But even if he doesn't, I have another Pokemon in the back that can do the exact same thing. Goodbye, Incineroar. Ooh. He doesn't live now, does he? He might. No, I don't think so, though. No, he doesn't. That's crazy that he doesn't live. Urshifu is too strong. With the rain up, that would have been crazier. Lugia, I don't think you can recover faster than I'm gonna be able to damage you. That's not gonna do that much. But between that, the Whirlpool has to be ending soon, right? Does it actually tell me? Oh, does he stay bound till he dies? Alright, close combat. Do half? It does half. It's over. Unless he has a priority move, or he could Whirlpool. Psychic Noise to stop me from healing. I don't have recover, so... Is this supposed to be a stall team? I just realized, is that what this is supposed to be? Well, unfortunately, you're playing against the wrong Urshifu here. Battle was cancelled. We'll be back for game 3. Alright, we are back. We have a Koraidon Sun team with the Venusaur. It wants to click Sleep Powder. I already know. It's Chlorophyll, wants to click Sleep Powder. It's gonna be an interesting one, honestly. Yeah, let's run these. It's gonna be a bit tough, I think. I don't think my team has the best matchup. But oh well. We'll figure it out. Alright. So it's the Crydon and the Venusaur in the lead. Versus the Ogerpon and the Roaring Moon. Huh. Okay, so it's definitely an interesting one here. Because he can only put one of my Pokemon to sleep. And I can protect here. Because this is the only one that he can put to sleep. But I could see the Crydon attempting to attack in here. Sleep Powder only has 75%. I mean, I could Terra Flying, but it could go really poorly. I could Acrobatics the Crydon. I'll just Terra Flying Acrobatics. I think he's gonna try and put me to sleep. I should have just Protect the first turn. I had no reason not to. Alright, so he's gonna Terra Fire here. On his Crydon. It's a good play from him. I guess the question is, does he Flame Charge? To half? It tickled him. That's really bad. Oh, wait. That's not who I thought he would attack into. Alright, so this is exactly how I kind of... I thought the Collision Course would go into the Roaring Moon. That's the only difference between this turn. Alright, I pick up the KO. So I'm a little behind. Who does he have? He might have Chanpao to get rid of the Ice type. That's really, 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 really bad, though. I've got a Spiky Shield. I could even follow me. Okay. Let's see what he goes for here. He's gonna KO my... Yeah, I had a feeling he would attack into that. So he's gonna take some recoil from that. Ooh, it misses. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere here, actually. Free switch in Tailwind, and maybe I've got a chance. I mean, if I don't get Tailwind up, yeah, okay, that's game over. No effect. Miss again? He has 2 ice moves. Is it possible he doesn't have a dark move? I guess it's possible. Ogerpon breaks the mold. I'm banking on him not having a dark type move that's not Sucker Punched. If he has like Throat Chop or something like that. I got it right. Oh, that's big there. That's actually so big. So I'm gonna get Trick Room up. He doesn't have a good dark type move. So Lunala is safe now. Alright. Unfortunately, I only have one Meteor Beam. And I'm gonna have to use it on Crydon, and then I can do this. He could just Ice Spinner, though, I just realized. Ice Spinner, and then I have some problems. Does half. Meteor Beam. Should pick up the KO. If it misses, it's game over anyways. If it's Ice Spinner, we have a problem. If it's not, we have a problem. No, we probably don't have a problem if it's not Ice Spinner. Icicle Crash, I eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He just lost the game. Why wouldn't he Ice Spinner there? The main, the myth, the legend. Moongeist, alluring. Should pick up the KO there. Moongeist, I don't know if he's either Specs or Sash, probably. It was probably Specs. We get the win. We'll be back with Game 4. We are back for Game 4. We're playing against number 4, almost top 1500. Okay, it's a Lunala, or I mean, a Lunala? What did they say? Okay. So just looking at it. He probably leads Fluttermane or Urshifu. I could lead like these two. With this, who would be, I guess, an Urshifu in the back for the Tropicos? If I get, what would the worst case scenario leads be? Leading with Roaring Moon and Indeedee. Honestly, there aren't a ton, because I'm not going Trick Room this game, I'm going Tailwind. Because he has, the only form of speed control he probably has is Icy Wind on the Fluttermane. Which could work. But I think with Roaring Moon's really good speed, plus Tailwind, it should be good for at least the first couple turns. What is Indeedee actually going to do here? I guess it just stops. I don't know. I don't think he'll bring the Amoonguss. I'm trying to just think of what he could do. So I feel like I'm legitimately in a good spot against this team. Alright. So it's Iron Hands Tropicos. I get it completely wrong. So Psychic Surge. I really don't want to have to Terra turn 1. So instead, I'm gonna Protect and Alluring. Because I want to break his Terra's shell. He could be leftovers, he could be specs. What else do Tropicos run? Is it possible he's Covert Cloak? I haven't seen a Covert Cloak Tropicos, but that doesn't mean that he's not one. So he's actually, Herb. Mental Herb. He went into the Indeedee. I did not expect that, I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright, I break his thing. He's confused now. Train Punch, kinda figured. Alright. So I'm gonna sacrifice... No. I'm just gonna Tailwind here. And then I can just Alluring Voice over here. He's not gonna get set up. I just wanna... I should have Terra'd anyways. So he can just Drain Punch now. What am I doing? I just sold. Yeah, I kind of figured he'd Terra the Tropicos this turn. I'm really hoping he hits himself in confusion turn 1. I think I'm losing. The Tailwind will be nice. But there goes any chance he's Expanding Force. And just Alluring Voice, do some damage. If he hits himself in confusion, it gets interesting. That he does. Alright, Drain Punch into Roaring Moon. He's gone. Alright. Now I can send in the Urshifu. And I think now is when it gets interesting. So I think I'm just gonna Helping Hands close combat here. He might switch out the Tropicos, but he'll get rid of his stat boost then. He does withdraw. So that's really gonna suck. Whatever he sends out is gonna take damage though. He did bring the Amoonguss. Okay. Close combat doesn't do half, which sucks. My stats fall. Hurt by the Rocky Helmet. Wild Charge. Okay, so there goes my Urshifu. So that's honestly probably game. I don't think I have the damage to get through his team at this point. Expanding Force. I mean, it only can do damage to one. Do I follow me at this point? Make it a 1v3? Unfortunately, I think it's game anyways. Expanding Force. Picks up the KO. Wild Charge. Picks up the KO. Alright. How much HP is he at? The thing is, I can't really do much to the Tropicos. Man, if Expanding Force was a... Oh, I clicked the wrong move, or I clicked the wrong target anyways. I needed to attack the Urshifu here, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I didn't, but... Alright. Expanding Force picks up the KO. No, it doesn't even pick up... Okay, well that's definitely game. Yep. I think I can pick up the KO here. I don't even think anything else will be needed. Nope. Doesn't pick up the KO. There goes my Tailwind. Alright. That's going to be it for Game 4. We'll be back for Game 5. Alright, we are back with the 5th and final game. We've got a Calyrex Ice Rider team here. This one could get interesting fast. Do I need Indeedee? Probably. Who should I have in the back? Maybe these? I don't know, that feels good. Maybe it's not. I guess we'll just have to see here. This is either going to be really good or really bad. Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright. Who's he gonna lead with? So it's the Urshifu. That's really bad. The Urshifu is really bad. Okay. So switch out immediately. Alluring Voice because it's quad super effective. Switch into the moon. Perfect. Just what I needed. It crits. It always crits. Get him down to Sash. So I could just click Tailwind Alluring Voice and it'll pick up the KO. But he could click Follow Me. If I Terra Fly, do I need the Terra Flying to pick up the KO? I don't think so. I mean, I could Terra Flying. I could just click it here. And Alluring Voice this. I was a little bit worried about that. I should have Terra Flying. It didn't do anywhere near enough. Yep, why did I not Terra Flying? I sold everything there. Alright. So now I gotta make a couple tough calls. I mean, I have to click Close Combat because he's Water Absorbed. He could just use a Grass move. Yep, that's... I don't win the speed tie. Of course not. Because why would I win the speed tie? Alright, both of his Pokemon will go down this turn though. So it will be a 2v2. We both have Terra left. My Urshifu has his sash. My Lunala has its Shadow Shield. And its Mental Herb. I would say that we're looking good. What do I do here? What's the play? So obviously this looks like a good play. This looks like a good play. I mean, we can Terra Water. I'll resist both stabs then. Well, not both. But Ice and Fire from both Pokemon are resisted now, where they were both neutral before. Here comes his Terra. I assume it's going to be on the Marouge. I just don't know into what type. Steel. So a close combat would have been crazy. Alright, well there goes my Herb. Or not my, what's it called? So it's not going to pick up the KO, but it'll do a lot. So you can go Trick Room here. That's what it's going to be, right? No, it's actually just Expanding Force. Well, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Expanding Game. That was really dumb. Why did I say that? Moongeist should pick up the KO here. Well, I'm not going for a move that Wide Guard would do anything for. Crit. Crit. I do think we should win this. Maybe I'm a little worried, but not really. Super effective stab. +1 Moongeist Beam picks up the KO. Okay. And we get the win. It was close, but in the end we were able to get it. I think if he would have clicked Trick Room, it could have gotten a lot scarier. But fortunately, he did not. Alright. Let's see where we finish today. I don't care about the league points. I don't care about the results. I just want to see where I'm at. 6,071st. And this might be the first day that we finished with more wins than losses since the first day. If you enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. If not, that's alright. Have a good rest of your day and peace.